As human beings, we have always wanted to fly like birds. And before we understood gravity, we tried everything. We tried jumping off from cliffs. We tried building different kind of planes. We tried attaching wings to devices and trying to fly. We tried to glide. But until we understood gravity, we could not build a proper spaceship. We could not really fly as a human species. And gravity is one such law, right, which doesn't care about whether you know it or not, whether you understand it or not, because it already always operates under the surface. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, gravity is always there. And you don't have to believe in it. If you are unaware of that, you are at the mercy of it. You are at the effect of it. But when you become aware of gravity, you can actually do something about it. You can actually design, you can engineer around it to build spaceships which have taken us to the moon and which will very soon probably take us to Mars also. But all of that is not possible without understanding a fundamental law behind flight, which is gravity. And when we don't understand gravity, we can spend all our time and energy fighting against it and forcing against gravity, but we will not hit success. We will not achieve what we are aiming for. But when we understand gravity, we can actually design, we can actually engineer our spaceships to move at the exact right velocity that is needed to escape gravity. That is the power of understanding a fundamental law like gravity. Because when you understand it, you can go to the moon. But if you don't understand it, you can continue to fight against it. I want to share 6 laws of leadership which are similar to these laws like gravity, which are always there, under the surface, especially when we are working with human beings, especially when we are working with people in groups, in teams. They are always under the surface and they are always invisible. And they don't care about whether you believe it or not, whether you know it or not, whether you agree with it or not. They are just there. If you do not understand it, if you are not aware of it, then you are at the mercy of those laws. Sometimes you hit an amazing success and you have no idea why, but most of the times you are struggling against these laws and making your journey, making your path, making whatever that you're trying to do more difficult than it should be. And I want to talk about 6 such laws which I have observed and seen in people, in leaders who are leading beyond their organizations, leading beyond the companies that they are running. To give an example, I'm working with somebody for the last couple of years who is leading a 150 people organization. But more than that, this person is making impact to millions of lives across continents, across countries. And they are leading not just those 150 people, but they are also showing up as a leader beyond their company, beyond their organization, in the wider ecosystem, in the wider industry. They are working with politicians, they are working with change makers, they are working with other entrepreneurs, and they are working with billionaires, they are working with founders of non-profit organizations, and they're building a community. They're becoming a medium for a lot of change to happen, because of which their company obviously benefits. But what they are doing, you can call them, they are leaders beyond the organization. In fact, it would be very limiting to say that they're leading the 150 people that are working for them, and more appropriate to say that they are leading beyond the organization. And these are the 6 laws that I want to talk about today, which are as fundamental and as undeniable as the law of gravity is in the world of physics.